Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to see how much the Neo can lift. You can add a number of accessories to the Neo, including a Go 3S, and all that adds weight to an already light drone. It only weighs 139 grams, so I don't know how much you can add to it, but we are going to find out. I will say, just because the drone can lift a certain amount of weight doesn't mean you should. There's a lot of things that have to take into consideration. Can it lift it and control it? Can it do it safely? But I want to see how much it can do. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to see if the Neo can lift the weight, how high it can go, and if it's controllable. Here I have these little weights here. Each of these is 10 grams, so the whole stack, including the handle, is 100 grams, and have a second set to see if it can do that. But I would be shocked if it could lift even this 100 grams, but we are going to see. So I got the Neo here. I just put this thick rubber band around it, and I got the weights right here. This is 30 grams, and I'm just gonna hang it off like so, and let's see how it does. So it did that easily without any problems. Okay, and it can fly without any problem. Now we'll send it up. $30 grams was light work for the drone. It launches no problem. I could control it. It went up several hundred feet with no issues at all. This is 50 grams. I'm curious to see how it does. Does it take off just as easily as it did with the 30? Let's find out. It did that without any problems, and it's hovering without any issues. So let's see how, now it's starting to kind of want to go. If I give it some more throttle here, it stays up. Oh, you can kind of hear it starting to go. At 50 grams, I was able to take off without any problems. It hovered there for a little bit, but when I tried to fly it, it started to lose control. It couldn't keep its altitude and was doing that dip, and ultimately went down enough to hit the ground, and then once the weights fell off, it rocketed back up. So it was able to fly. Controllability went down quite a bit. I wasn't able to see how high it would go though. I'm going to try that now at the 50 grams before we go up even higher. It did better than I thought it was going to do. At 50 grams, it went up a couple hundred feet. I was able to control it. It stayed stable. Now let's kick it up. Let's go to 70. Got 70 grams on here. Put a fresh battery on it. It's at 100%. Let's see how it does. Oh, geez. 70 grams did not go well. I was able to take off, but it was basically uncontrollable. Matter of fact, it ended up crashing, and I put a little dent in the battery there. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the camera. So let's kick it up a notch. Let's see when it will stop being able to take off. Let's go up to 90 grams, see how that does. Here's 90 grams. Let's see if it's gonna take off. Can't hover. At 90 grams, it took off, but I couldn't control it, and it crashed quickly after, so quickly that I couldn't even get my camera ready. But we're gonna keep on going. Here's 100 grams. Oh, it got off the ground. It's doing this hiccup there. So I had to have, full throttle all the way up to the top to get it to maintain its elevation. Anytime I tried to go forwards, it would hiccup and just slowly descend. So still able to lift off, uncontrollable, but you can still get some height out of it. Let's keep on going. I'm gonna put a fresh set of batteries in here and see how it does. Well, I didn't think we'd make it this far into it, but it's doing it. This is 120 grams. The drone only weighs 139. So let's see if it can do it. struggling. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh. Oh, is it doing it? Oh, come on. They're gonna call it. We found the limit. It's 120 grams, which isn't bad considering this is a 139 gram drone. It got about an inch or so off the ground. At one point, it got about a foot off the ground, and I thought maybe it was gonna be able to recover, but it wasn't able to. So ultimately, my conclusion is that if you stay within 30 to 40 grams, you should be able to fly the drone without any problems. You might burn through the battery a little faster, but that's about it. Once you get up to about 50 grams and up, it becomes harder to control and unpredictable, but overall, successful. To learn more about the DJI Neo, check out this video.